No. You have 60 intelligence, right? Or
Yes.
you do? Okay. Which means that is, yeah, it's only 4. 4. So 4 degrees, you're up to 5 now, and that increases it by 20. So now you're at plus 15. Oof, that's a failure. I think that brings you down. No, it doesn't. You succeed, so that's 6 now. No, yes. Yes, 6, which makes it 20. Roll again. All right. Now roll, that would be up to 20 to 30. Now the last roll requires you to take the risk and expose yourself to the outpouring radiation.
Um, okay.
All right. You take 1d10 plus 10 energy damage.
Okay,
Can I do Medicaid or the?
Afterwards you can.
yeah. And plus what?
Plus, don't worry, I'm already doing it. Just roll, roll.
Just roll the
Yeah,
characteristic.
there you go. And you succeed, and you take this much damage. And it's not blocked by armor, but it is blocked by toughness.
Okay, so I block 5 of it, so I take 9 damage.
Yeah, so remove 9 wounds. And Uriel, you can do first aid on him. Oh wow, that's quite the heal.
So when I'm back to full health again.
I think so, yeah. Oh god, what are these sounds? Oh,
I don't know if I can get myself twice to turn on my.
alright, so now now after you all managed to, well, after Zarkov managed to shut off the valve, you managed to, you're now sitting just outside the door to the bridge. If you want, you can go onto it. And maybe, well, with the radiation gone, you can finally take stock of, what the hell's happening. What do you guys
Oh, so
think?
we're at the bridge.
You're near the bridge, yes. You're much closer to the bridge than beforehand.
Well, should we? I guess it'd be a good idea to see what the hell's happening. And yes, Calibos, you've been awake for a while.
You've been pretty much being like a construction worker just sitting and watching him work at this valve for a while. It's like, yep,
Just to make sure that we're all safe.
yes. So what do you guys do?
Can we go up to the bridge, guys?
Hello? Huh? Sure, says Calibos.
Yeah. Uriel?
Okay.
Hell yes?
Yeah, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. The armored portal leading to the bridge yields to your strength, despite the buckling inflicted on it. Whatever disaster has befallen the Argent cruiser, stepping across the threshold, you find yourself back on the bridge, what feels like a lifetime having passed since you were here. How different the command deck looks now that every surface is stained with congealed blood and the deck scattered with twisted body parts. But the red hue hangs in the air, not simply a matter of spilled blood looking about you. Note the armored shutters lowered the exterior of the bridge forward. Vista ports have been torn away by some unimaginable force. If there was any doubt now for certain that a wreck of the Argent cruiser has been vomited out of the warp and back into real space again, that is fortunate for those who look through the lowered warp shutters directly into the Sea of Souls would have spelled damnation for before you could have torn your eyes away. Instead, the sight awaits is a mass of roiling blood, rage energies distant and nebulous, pulsing like an exposed organs of some vast eviscerated sea creature, the ebb and sweep of the open void passing in all about. Um, if anyone has can anyone with a navigation stellar challenging lore, common lore Jericho reach make a test?
Give me a second to check. Fuck's sake.
Does anyone have any of those skills?
Hang on. We're looking.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Now I have. Wait, no, never mind.
I have navigation surface. That's not helpful.
Nope, it's not. Yeah.
What was the other scholastics?
It was the common lore Jericho reach, and then that's about it.
Nope.
Oh, computer, stop making them noises. Yeah, I don't think any of us have any of them.
Okay, then never mind. Approaching the vista port of your armored, crunching the splintered bones of slaughtered bridge crew, you're beneath the catches of your throat. You bear witness the true fate of the Argent cruiser. The bridge looks out upon a open space, but rearing up to the ship's aft, the mighty wall of solid rock and twisted metal, a mass so vast its extent is lost to a haze of drifting debris that forms an artificial horizon. Craning your neck for a better viewpoint, you see the awful truth. The entire aft two-thirds of the rapid strike vessel is melded with the substance of what could only be the largest space hulk ever witnessed in the Jericho Reach. The largest space hulk on the record bears a name dreaded across the length beneath the breadth of the region. The name translated into High Gothic as Death from Beyond the Horizon, Mortis Thule.
A space hulk is a congealed amount of other ships that have been kind of melded for this one big huge clump.
Yep.
And half of us are now part of
So, of course, the captain reminded you about the mall and its importance.
it. Get that shit. Get the fuck out of town.
Yes. So as you run your way through these empty, slaughtered hallways, um, let's see.
Yeah, I agree. What is that background sound?
Yeah, I, I think that's Michelle's mic.
Is it like? What does it sound like?
It's like a bunch of weird background
And
noises
screeches.
thrown in, I guess.
Yeah, but as I was saying, once you enter the room, you see the sanctum, the reliquary which the hammer's being held, and you notice that there's a small fire around it.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Elias, what do you think of this circle of fire? Elias?
What's going on?
Well, you guys managed to make it to the chapel where the reliquary, where the mall is being held, and you notice that there's actually a fire raging around the chamber itself, and debris.
Big brick in the chapel. Little big ass room.
With a fire.
Do we know where the hammer would be?
It's literally sitting right in the. It's sitting right in the center.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in
in
the
a circle of
reliquary.
fire?
The circle.
Yeah.
The circle is circling the actual thing that's housed in the relic.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one of those like fires where it's like this isn't a fucking like
Yeah.
oh
This
no,
is
there hasn't
some-
been a gas leak. This is a demonic summoning fire
Huh.
sort of bullshit.
That's why I'm asking you.
You can make a test if you want.
Yeah, I will. What am I rolling? Forbidden lore?
Just
Or...
science.
Okay.
And you get like plus 15 anyways from your staff.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
So
you
plus 15.
I think you still fail though because you get 75
8 points.
from 60.
75.
Yeah, because you have 60 base, right? Well, I guess since you're trying to divine something, I'd probably say like plus 20 because that's probably pretty routine. Easy. So you would pass that. You look at it and you realize this isn't anything related to the warp. It's not psychically charged or anything.
Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be fueled by any sort of demonic powers I can see as of yet. I will kind of poke my force staff into the fire though.
Okay.
See if it like bounces off any no crackling lightning that comes out from it or anything like that.
No, nothing like that. It's just normal fire.
I mean, we're wearing Space Marine armor. I assume that's like sealed. From
Yeah, it's environmentally sealed, so you're fine from that.
Alright, going
Did that
to...
work on getting
So
knowledge?
you're gonna to actually fully extinguish the fire and retrieve the artifact, you're going to need to make 4 successful tech use tests.
Okay.
Can't we just walk in?
Yeah, but you need to put out the fire around it because it's rather intense around the relic itself.
Fair enough. Anything we can do to help?
I guess you could, if you have tech use, you could actively help him by increasing his test score.
I don't think I have tech use.
I don't think anyone other than him has it.
I get tech use. I have like fucking 50 intelligence.
Okay, so that was a 100% check.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, you managed
That's
to.
the negative 15 to combi tool.
Okay. So that's 1 success. All right. Roll another.
So that's 6 degrees of success.
Degrees success aren't important on the successes at this point. You just have to make 4 in a row.
That failed. That makes 1, 2, 3 successes, 1 more. 4.
All right. So you managed to get the weapon in pristine condition. So who's going to be holding the weapon?
I think I should with the highest ballistic skill, or the highest weapon skill here, other than Brother Mac, but Brother Mac isn't here, so fuck Brother Mac.
What the?
What? Where did
Someone
it go?
left. That's Noop. Noop disappeared on us.
Oh no.
Oh.
No,
Oops.
I told him to shut down Skype and open it again, because anyways.
Stuff's being weird. Okay, so
But I would like to
Brad,
believe
what
that
the
that's alright
fuck
with everyone.
up with your profile picture? What the fuck?
I'm addicted to glamour.
Ew.
so is that everything? You've just gotten them all?
Oh, it's so gross.
Remember your shipwright and the fact that there's a gravitational pull.
What the fuck causes that? Is that from the Space Hulk then?
Yeah. Common sense would dictate that, oh, that's why there's a legitimate gravitational pull. And it would be kind of like throwing a ball in the air and watching it come back to the ground. You would just end up in a worse position.
Half of the ship is melded with the ship. How the fuck am I supposed to separate that?
Well,
We also
what does anyone else think?
we lost someone.
Well, Noop is, I think, not in Skype right now.
Okay.
I'll see if I can re-invite him. Wherever the hell he is. Whatever. Anyone else got any suggestions? Uriel? Elias?
I'm not sure.
What else are we supposed to do here? We got the relic now. Are we just supposed to go take out the Space Hulk?
Like, why can't we leave using the ship?
Because it literally, like, the entire front half has been melded to the ship itself.
Are we in orbit over a planet?
No, you're just sitting in space right now.
Are we still traveling through warp?
No. If you were traveling through the warp, when you looked out the window, you would have all died.
Okay. Well, if we're supposed to go take out Space Hulk, let's go find ourselves some Terminator armor.
There would be none in the ship.
So then what the hell are we supposed to do? Blow everything up? I like that idea.
Anyone else got an idea?
Gotta be a better idea than let's just blow this shit up.
So let me get it straight. We're stuck to the big thing, which is basically a bunch of ships all stuck together because of gravity or some shit.
Yeah. Because science.
Science, bitch. Eat that shit.
And is it like an active monster, or is it
It's
just like
no, it's just
basically, so you have, it's like a ship graveyard where they've just been fucking floating together for so long and traveling in and out of dimensions that they've like just started fucking fusing. And so it's like a ship graveyard that just kind of keeps amassing more and more shit. Like it's so big, the gravity of this fucking like all these ships pushed into one place, it gets so fucking dense that it has to like actually compact them together.
yeah, and it's the reason why you guys are capable of standing on the ground without, floating in the air because you're in space.
Yeah, and it's like the equivalent
That's how
of a
powerful the
giant
gravitational
gravitational
pull
tunnel
is.
that nobody's ever seen before in a cave system. You have no idea how far a tunnel is going to lead you, where it's going to lead you, what's going to be on the other end of that tunnel.
Or if it's going to be a dead end.
Die, kill everybody.
This is
Everything
weird.
is gonna go
So
for
that's
fucking
where we're
blurry.
located right now.
Well, you're on the Argent cruiser, yes. That's stuck to the...
We are in a stranded ship that is next to one.
No, you're inside of the Mortis Thule. You're stuck in it. Like, the Argent cruiser is a part of the...
Can we use a power saw to meld, to cut it out?
Is there any sort of like shuttle?
All the shuttles inside the Argent cruiser has been destroyed, and using a drop pod would probably be a very bad idea.
Yeah, because you're just kind of floating.
This thing has an immense amount of gravity.
Well,
It seems that the story is kind of dictating that we gotta go in and clear this
Clear what?
giant fucking space hole.
Clear a
What
space.
else are we supposed to do?
We're stuck. I don't know.
That's like
I have shipwright. I mean, technically, I could probably peel together some parts and just fucking build a ship and we can fly away, I guess.
that
But
makes sense. Clearing a space hole is just like, all right, Kim,
there's
you're
a
with
good
me.
chance that
We're
I'll
going to
fuck this
sweep
up
the
and then
entirety of
just
China.
yeah,
So our options aren't really that great either way.
I know, yeah. I think we should try. My plan would be something to try and salvage parts or repair a spaceship that will be capable of getting us back to an Imperial outpost.
Okay, I'm down with that. Anyone else?
I would say, yeah, try and rebuild a ship from, like...
Hey, Noob.
There's tons of parts here. We might be able to find something that's ready to be knocked off.
Noob.
Or maybe, like, a smaller ship that was still inside of a hangar somewhere that would be capable of, like, minor warp.
Alright.
Is everyone in agreement with this idea?
So the plan is to go and try and get a ship to get off the Hulk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how are you going to go about that?
Do we have any sort of, like, sensors that are on board the ship that fuse with the Space Hulk? Would it be able to tell us any information about parts we might be needing or anything like that?
Well, your auspecs could.
I know, I get that. I'll roll that in a second, but are we in real space or are we still in the warp?
Real space.
We're in real space? Okay.
Well, there's two types of tests you can take. This is going to be like the end of the session though, but so you can either using whatever systems you can find and maybe power enough for them to function, or if you use your auspecs, you can use a -10 tech use test. And then after you make a successful test, you have to use an awareness check to find out what it is. And then also, our librarian can also do an arduous -40 psi science test. But
And what
to
does that
in the
test
it's in the sense that your character is trying to listen for life.
do? And so I could do, like, and that's just me trying to, like, put a pulse out onto the ship and see if there's anybody here?
Yeah. So
Alright. Does that number change at all, considering I'm trained?
uh mm, no,
Okay.
because you're already trained in psi science anyways. So
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
yeah. So roll.
Alright. Just gotta roll under...
You get you get the 15,
Oh yeah, plus 15,
so 35.
Harsh.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Stu, does anyone want to make the tech use test with using the auspecs?
I got it. Sad face.
Wow.
Bad. I guess we wait a few minutes and Elias can do his science test again.
Or well,
Find anyone.
yeah.
I mean, we're not really moving very far. Nothing's really...
Everyone make me a challenging awareness check.
Challenge being a flat test.
What does,
3, 8, Jesus.
Alright, so I just needed to get underneath my willpower then, was it?
Say that again?
Did I just need to get underneath my willpower then?
No, people have already noticed the... Yeah.
What did they notice? What did they notice?
Well, what appears to be a voice in the dark, but it's encrypted. Does anyone have Scholastic Lore ciphers?
No.
Hang on. I might.
Scholastic or which?
Ciphers. Cyphers. Ciphers.
I have Xenos markings in chapter room.
I didn't take any specific lores, as far as I'm aware.
Did like nobody takes any of the common lore from
I have
the Deathwatch tree?
I have ciphers, Xenos markings, and chapter rooms.
No, this is lore scholastic ciphers.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't know that existed.
It's kind of weird.
Oh, I got Codex Astartes. I don't know. What's it?
One second. So much typing.
What about Macrodons or Saphirians, Ian?
Give me a second. Give me a second. I want to look for Scholastic. Codex Astartes. Saphirins. Codex Astartes. So, what? What is it?
Nothing. It's okay. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm just...
So, yeah, none of you know what this signal is. Just you know that it's a signal.
Okay. Can we track this signal?
Well, yeah, you can. You can track the signal, it's just you don't know what signal it is.
Like, is it supposed to, like, is it more like a speech or just like a mechanical...
Just a mechanical, just
like,
bing, bing,
oh,
bing.
um...
Just a signal, nothing special, as far as you know. Alright, I think that's going to be the end of the session, though.
Alright.
What do you guys think?
Interesting.
I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do next session. We're just gonna try and track down the signal or what?
Alright,
Where's it coming from? Well, like, what direction is the signal coming from?
from the Space Hulk.
Oh.
Nothing. Did we ever find out what it said?
Nope.
No.
Because none of you have Scholastic lore,
Cipher.
yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
Lore, Scholastic, ciphers. Just
Would I be able to give another Dionysian's test to try and figure out what that shit is? I mean,
no,
I have my
your
mind probes and
your
my
psi
mind
science
and
wouldn't be able to discern what type of signal it is, though, without understanding the ciphers.
Okay, so it is definitely an electronic computer signal?
Yeah, it's a, yeah.
Okay.
Here,
So it just sounds like garbage noise to us, though.
yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
Lore, Scholastic. Let's see. Cryptology. Oh well, it uses two different names, but yeah, in that it's ciphers. This is cryptology, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
So it's cryptology that we need, is what you're saying?
Yep.
I get that.
I believe so. The Deathwatch do.
Put a Deathwatch list.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they?
Sometimes you mean like that. It's just like, haha.
Oh wait. Oh, actually, you can take Lore Scholastic any at level 1 as... Oh no, that's 5. Never mind. Hmm. No.
So wait, which one was it?
It was...
Lord Cipher?
Yeah. Cryptology.
Cryptology.
But yeah, everyone gets 400 experience for this mission. Or well, meh, not mission. But yeah.
Still don't see what you're talking about here.
Hmm?
I'm looking at the list right now and I'm not seeing what you're talking about.
Go into skills, find Lore Scholastic.
Yeah, I saw cryptology, but it's not in the Deathwatch list as you suggested.
Yeah, but I guess I was wrong about that. Once I noticed, I was like, huh, I guess it's not there. Oh well.
Seems kind of like out there. You're not gonna have it till like later on.
Well, it doesn't really make any difference in what you see, to be honest, or what happens. Anyways, well, I guess that was... That's the end of that.
With respect, General, you are wrong.